All right, let's talk about The Studio, Season 1, Episode 3. Created by, written, and directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who I've been a big fan of for many, many years. I guess you could say their whole career pretty much. So it's been great to see Seth Rogen grow. He still kind of is doing the same thing, but like I said in my last review, he's always kind of done stuff that has reflected where he is in life now. And again, he does everything with Evan Goldberg. But I think the most significant ones were like, Super Bad, which he wrote when he was in high school, and then like Funny People and Neighbors, and now The Studio. Have been very reflective of where he's at in life at the time. And I really am enjoying The Studio. What I said in the last two episodes was like, I'm not sure. Now, we are going to talk about spoilers. The first two episodes, I didn't do spoilers, but spoilers if you guys are not caught up on The Studio Season 1, Episode 3. I was kind of mentioning in the last thing, I wasn't sure if they were going to stick to the main story or if there was a main story. By Episode 3, I kind of realized, oh, okay, they're doing little vignettes, the studio life. I thought they were going to keep coming back to the first episode's Kool-Aid movie with Martin Scorsese or Nick, what's his name? Nick Stoller? The other one who did the Muppets and stuff. But anyways, I'm okay with it. I just thought that I couldn't tell if the second episode was very good, but I wasn't sure if are they getting away from the main story. But again, by episode 3, I was like, okay, there is no main story. They're just doing their own little vignettes. And episode 4 continued to confirm that as well. And again, I mentioned episode 4 because I'm very, very behind on reviews, and I apologize. This one's going to be very quick because I am behind. So let's get into it. The shows continues to be beautifully shot. I think every episode is directed by Seth and Evan, and I think it's their most beautiful thing that they've shot yet. Clearly, they're huge fans of cinema, and it really shows in this show. Really been loving the cast. It's definitely all people they used to work with and are friends with, but I love Catherine Hahn. She's incredible, and Ike Barinholtz. This is the episode with the Anthony Mackie and Ron Howard movie. Very interesting episode. Every episode is cringe for sure, but very funny. I like this one. I thought it was very nice to see Ron Howard kind of make fun of himself in this episode. I feel like I haven't really seen him do that before. Yeah, he was the narrator in Arrested Development, and that was a very funny show. Anthony Mackie, I loved him and Seth Rogen in The Night Before. I felt like he kind of just matched that same energy he used to have with Seth Rogen, and I totally forgot he was like a Marvel star for a second. But I did think it was a funny episode where everybody thought that scene was terrible, and yet they still couldn't come to face with Ron Howard and say it to his face. I think my favorite part of the episode was when Seth Rogen, after he called out Ron Howard, finally, after Ron Howard was kind of poking fun at Seth Rogen, he has this moment after where he's just kind of by himself and like having a moment, and they do the same shots from the Anthony Mackie movie, the cousin scene, pretty much, that they're all fighting about. But yeah, pretty funny episode. I don't know if it was my favorite, but starting to understand the rhythm of this show, and I still think it's one of the best things out this year, and a very, very clever and fun, creative show, and is definitely a love letter to cinema, which I appreciate. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys thought of the studio, season 1, episode 3, The Note. Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.